Greetings everyone! Welcome to my devlog on 3D pixel art. Today I'm gonna talk about the trees you might have seen in my previous videos. The trees are inspired by Tessellator, and I discuss my approach on how this look can be achieved with Unity and Blender. This will feature some simple 3D modeling stuff, how to generate points on the mesh, and instancing the leaves. The goal with the design is to provide natural scenes with a pleasant feel. The trees should bring character but not draw attention, while breaking up the background. Like a wise man once said, trees are cylinders with some merged spheres on top. We first create the pillars for the tree trunks and change their shape at the bottom to feel more natural. After this, they are deformed with Blender modifiers. We remesh, displace with some noise, and decimate to reduce vertices. This makes them look better with edges that will look great with the outline calculations with our shaders. The leaves are just some icospheres of different sizes merged together with the Boolean modifier. For the people that actually can 3D model, you can probably create something else than grey ice cream cones. And for the ones looking for an even easier solution than this, you should check out free low poly assets for trees and try them out. I found them to be quick to implement and bring good variance to the scene. Back in Unity, we can apply our materials to the model we just created. I'm using toon shaded materials I discussed in an earlier video, and that's what gives the trunk these highlights. The trees look very boring in this state, and would not really fit the style I'm going for. To give life back to the trees, we need to draw leaves over the merged spheres. I used the same instancing tools I created for the grass scene below. However, this time calculating the points would be a lot harder, as the spheres are not a simple flat mesh with height variance. I started looking for help online on how to generate points on a mesh, and ended up finding an algorithm called blue noise sampling. This is given an input set of random samples, and it eliminates some with the poison disk property to create a result with even positions. The first part of implementing this requires to generate the input of random samples on a mesh, which is done by distributing random points on the mesh's triangles based on its area. This ended up being enough to get good results and fast to compute. I could have stopped here, but I like the algorithm, so I just ended up implementing it and trying it out. I forgot to mention this in the grass video, but the points are only calculated at the beginning because they don't need to be recalculated for static objects. With the points, we can instance a leaf mesh and animate it with vertex displacements similar to the grass. I created a new mesh for the leaves and variables to control on how they are instanced. An offset to control the distance from the spheres, and a size for the mesh. I passed the normal direction of the point based on the triangles it was selected from, and this is used to calculate the color of the leaf with the toon shader. I like the results as they fit the style quite nicely. They are nothing special, but that's how I believe the background for gameplay should be. If you wanted to make the tree a more important part of your scene, you could model it with more grandiose features. It was also cool to see how easy it was to implement random low poly models from assets found online. Similar to how rocks just seem to fit into the scene you can see around the forest. This feature to add variance easily makes me satisfied with the progress of this project, as it has been one of my goals since the start. For the future, I want to optimize the point algorithm, fix the points to the mesh, and maybe create some bushes with the method. I also want to create another mesh for the leaves and try out different shapes for the trees. Credits to Tessellator who inspired the tree design, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them below, And if you are interested in following the progress of this project, like and subscribe. Bye. Oh yeah, and thanks for subscribing. I wouldn't have believed like 2 months ago that there would be 100 of you already. Lol.